Well, it's official. Our free ride is now over. What we are hearing from restaurants, fast food places, from cafes and coffee shops, this is somewhat disturbing. And I want to break this down because if you love going into, let's say, a Starbucks or any coffee shop whatsoever, well, this might impact you moving forward. So I'm going to break this down in just a moment. Again, it might be a little bit shocking, might be disturbing to many, but this is what is happening. So I'm going to break all this down in just a moment. But all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now let's begin. So something is happening right now that is going to impact every single one of us. Places like Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, even McDonald's, they're going to start charging for things like internet usage, for things like a bathroom usage, even table time. I'm going to break this down, but this is disturbing. But look at this right here. I ran across this article just recently. It says, new Brockton Starbucks closes dining room after school to deter teens. It says the Starbucks, which recently opened in Belmont Street, will close the dining room between 1:30 p.m. and 3 p.m. on weekdays during the school year. They don't want to deal with teens. They don't want to deal with kids coming in, sitting there, using their free internet. That's what they want. Okay? They want to just deal with the higher end clients, people that are going to come in, buy an $8 coffee. That's what they want. Not somebody that's going to come in and ask, okay, can you fill my Stanley with free ice water? Starbucks is done. Look at this though. This I think is interesting as well. This article from July says a major shift at Starbucks is changing its personality. If you've ever been to Starbucks, you normally see this. People are sitting down, they're talking, they're just having a good time, they're sipping their lattes and coconut waters and whatever. Okay? But that's where things are going to change. Starbucks, over the past 3 to 4 years, has really shifted. And it's not just Starbucks, it's many businesses as well. They're not those sit-down businesses anymore. You go in, there's usually the to-go counter is usually the biggest counter, and it's full of coffee, full of different beverages, and you grab your to-go order and you leave. Now, I go to Starbucks, fairly often. I don't drink any of their coffee. I usually just get a water, and I sit down and have a meeting. Okay? I don't use their internet, but that is a big question mark right there. Are they going to offer internet? Well, listen to this. Many restaurants like Starbucks, they are now going to go more towards the dine and the grab and go, the drive-through, not the dine in. They want to eliminate that. Some Starbucks have actually started to transition, and they're renovating. They're going to get rid of their inside seating. No more. They'll have some seats outside, but that will be it. It'll be a very modest amount of tables, handful of chairs. That's it. But this is what I think is interesting. Places like Taco Bell, they're going to do the exact same thing. They're closing their dine-in options. They want more people driving through and leaving. Chick-fil-A, they are now planning more drive-through locations, no dine-in option. Okay, this is big. And I think this is big for a couple reasons. Number one, in certain areas, if you want a bag with your Chick-fil-A order, well, you got to pay for it. Okay, it's 10 cents. Here in Washington State, we pay for bags. If you want a bag, it doesn't matter if it's a fast food restaurant or it could be Target or Walmart. I remember the very first time I went to a Walmart here in Washington State, and this was when the whole rules changed, and I bought probably a cart full of stuff. The lady rang it all up in the cashier line. She rang it all up, put it on the side, and she handed me the receipt. And I was standing there waiting for her to put it in a bag. And she goes, "Oh, sorry, we have to charge for bags." Yeah, this was a while ago. But this is where the rest of the U.S. is now catching up. We're going to start paying for everything. You want a bag to put your groceries in? Yeah, that's going to be 15 cents. Yeah, I'm serious. You want something like bathroom usage for non-customers? Being here in Washington State, and it's tough, but in like Tukwila, some around the South Center Mall. Anyway, you see a lot of restaurants. You go in, let's say you're a customer, you buy your food, whatever. You go to the bathroom to wash your hands, and it's locked. Now you gotta go up to the counter and ask for the code, or ask for the key. Why? A lot of homeless people. So now, what are they doing? Well, you don't have to be a customer. You can be a non-customer. $1. You want to use our bathroom? $1. Okay. They're trying to charge. They want to make more money. Your free ride is over. They want to start charging you for everything. You want extra napkins? No problem. They're about 15 cents a piece. Yeah, extra napkins. You want extra sauces from McDonald's or from anywhere else? That's an extra 50 cents. Yep. Oh yeah, you do have to pay taxes on the 50 cents as well. Oh, you want a bag for your 2 sauces? Well, that's going to be an extra 15 cents as well. What about internet usage? I told you, this is coming. You are going to be charged. You can be nickel and dimed for everything. You want to use our internet? No problem. It's $3 to $5 a day, and we'll give you a code. And at the end of the day, that code will change. Yeah, $3 to $5 a day. Here's the one I think is very interesting. And I haven't been to one of these restaurants, but I've heard a lot about it. And it's charging for table time. It's about $5 an hour. Okay? Here's how it works. Let's say you go into a Starbucks, like this one. Okay? And you have your table right here. Well, a normal person would probably drink their coffee or whatever they have in a Starbucks for, it would probably take them 20 minutes, 30 minutes. If they're having a conversation, they'll be in and out within an hour. All right, no big deal, right? You don't get charged table time. But if you're sitting there for another hour, right, you're having a meeting, you're sitting there on your computer, you're doing work, and that is your actual business right there, you're running it from their Starbucks table, well, what if they started charging you? Now, I just want to come out and say Starbucks is not the business that is charging for table time. Okay? It's not Starbucks. That's why they're getting rid of some of their tables. Okay? But there's other businesses out there, other cafes, other coffee shops that are charging for table time. But here's what's interesting. An average person, it typically takes them 20 to 30 minutes to consume their food. So let's say you go into a cafe and you get a club sandwich, you get some fries, you get a drink. Okay? You and let's say your spouse. Okay. You get in there, you sit down, takes you a couple minutes, they come take your order. About 5 minutes in, and all right, off to the kitchen they go. Probably about 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later, they'll come back out with your order. So within 10 to 15 minutes, you have your order, you're ready to eat. And it takes you about 20 to 30 minutes. So let's just say it took 5 minutes for them to place the order, 10 minutes for them to bring it to you. You're in 15 minutes. Takes you 30 minutes to eat, 45 minutes. 5-10 minutes to socialize after you're done, pay the bill. You're in and out within 1 hour. So no table time. But if you sit there, and now you're sitting there for an hour and 10, 15, 20 minutes, what if the waiter comes back and says, you know what, I'm glad you guys came here. I hope you had a great time. We do have to charge you an additional $5 because you are using our table. How crazy would that be? Yeah, that's where things are going. Now, there's some other things that people have talked about. I got a email just the other day, and it showed all these, and it's on TikTok, so I don't know if this is really happening, but they charge you for garbage. They charge you if, oh, you don't speak English and you need us to translate, okay, we're going to charge you additional, I think it was like a $4 fee, translation fee. They're going to call somebody, they'll translate for you, right? No big deal, right? Anybody can come, right? All inclusive. Everyone's there, okay? So this is an interesting time. But the reason I bring this to your attention is because, again, your free ride is over. You will be charged every little thing. More napkins, more sauces. You want utensils? Sorry, we don't offer utensils. Yeah, you got to eat that rice or that chow mein from Panda Express with your hands. Yeah, that's where we're going. So, let me know. Have you seen anything like this? What's the craziest thing you've been charged for recently that you did not expect? Let me know down in the comment section below, but that is what we have for you guys today. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.